At 1:17 a.m., I got a random call from a client I've been trying to close for the past couple of months. They literally told me, "We are flying you to New York City in the morning. Be ready, Wall Street office, big project." Without hesitation, I packed my bags and hopped on the first flight. Next thing I know, I'm staying at my boy's penthouse, riding around New York City in a Maybach and living what felt like my dream life. But what I didn't know was that this story takes a turn I never saw coming. Drama, secrets, and one of the wildest endings to any trip I've ever had in this YouTube series. This isn't just a vlog, this is a real story, and trust me, you'll want to watch this one all the way through.
This is crazy. So let me explain to you guys exactly what has happened the last few hours. So crazy grind day, we've been locked in, doing all this stuff. I get a call from a client that I was trying to close on content ideation, helping them with their content virality, etc. That somehow spawned into them saying, "Hey, come out to New York City, help me in person." I was like, "Listen, I'm not buying my own flight. Like, I'm open to coming out there because I have some buddies that I can stay at their penthouse, whatever." He's like, "No, I'll fly you out. You're coming tomorrow." Buys me a flight at 6 a.m. and says, "Hey, by the way, I'm not paying you $3K a month. I'm just gonna pay you $1,500 a month. And then as you get results, I'll pay you more." I was like, "But you gotta commit to 90 days because I need enough time to get you results," right? So we agreed, whatever, just sent the invoice there. So we're about to get a $1,500 payment. And then on top of that, I got another payment. So I got a $150 payment as well. And then, yeah, we're still working on a crazy amount of deals. I'm really excited for this $1,500 payment to go through because, and I feel like the reason I just said yes, because I was like, I need a frequency change. Like, it's been like a couple weeks and I haven't had like that much revenue come in, right? I was expecting a lot. Like, we were off to such a huge start in the beginning of the month that's like, I need an icebreaker. So his name's by the way, and you're gonna see him in the videos probably. He seems fun. He seems like a good time. He seems like a good guy. So he claims he does like 1 million in a day sometimes, right? So just being around that frequency change, that switch up, I'm just all for it. It's just kind of crazy because I'm going from there on Sunday, going back to Virginia Beach, then the next day going to Tampa, and then from Tampa, I have another client who potentially wants to fly me out to Vegas for the SEMA event, right? Where he's modding like the most expensive Jeep in the world, where Branch gonna be wrapped. And then from there, you know, I may go to Scottsdale, Austin. So we're on that. The world tour starts tomorrow. Like, I don't even have time to pack. Like, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, let's get our wands ready because stuff's about to go now. Literally, as soon as I got here, I realized immediately I left my iPhone charger and my mic. But we'll see. I'll know immediately how the vibe is as soon as I get there. But yeah, I just am curious if I can just be like, "Hey, can you," like to the driver, "can you stop by Walmart and real quick?" And then I still have all of these booked calls for today. It's kind of crazy. I'm like, our first call is at 11 a.m. From them 11 to 3. It's just call after call after call after call. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, let's go nap on the plane and I'll see y'all in New York. It's actually kind of crazy that most people haven't even woken up yet and I've already been on an adventure around the planet. And now I'm on a mission to find my driver. We just drove across. The traffic was so bad on that side. Just drove his ass over here, man. Is telling me is the littest multi-millionaire he's ever met, the chillest guy. So we just got to the penthouse. We're taking the private elevator up right now. I have like 2 hours, I guess, to go find food. And then I also have all these booked calls today. So I don't know how I'm gonna explain to that, yo, we're gonna do a lot of content today, but I got a bunch of booked calls, so. Yep, bye-bye. Of course, thank you, bye-bye. All right, just like that, 5K deal closed, start the day. Let's get it. So, I haven't even had a chance to look in the mirror, but I got to run to the New York City subway, which I have no idea how to use, but I'm gonna figure it out. I've been on it before, but I had someone just doing it for me. Surely I can figure this out, right? Let's hope I don't get lost. I gotta go meet a client at his Wall Street office, so adventure time it is. I'm gonna be honest, Chad, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. This place is mad confusing. These times, like, you have to like decipher these codes, but I'm just gonna get on a train and we're just gonna send it, so let's go. All right, I gave up. I was low-key mad lost, but I'm hopping in Uber. rumors around the block from his drivers that he does millions per month. So I'm very curious to see what he's like and how he pulls it off. So let's get it. Wasn't a lot of pressure to go straight from like, okay, I just made some money, now I'm gonna get an office on Wall Street though, because that's
super pressure. Everybody said I was out of my mind to just focus 100% and drop everything I was doing in life. Like I said, bro, I had a lot of credit repair customers. I had a lot of business credit customers, building corporate credit, building businesses. I was selling a bunch of cars still, just not at the car lot. I had customers and I would just, like broken cars. And I was just making money every day. And I was just, everybody looked at me and was like, you're gonna stop dealing with all of that? Got to Wall Street, started making these calls. For the first year, I was banging my head against the wall because I didn't understand why people weren't going forward with it. I didn't know this stuff. I had to go through banging my head into the wall in order for me to come through the other side and say, okay, I get it. The lights are on. Now I understand. That took a lot of time.
Mayank. Doing the studying before this next sales call. Let's get it. I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing his name right. So. Right now, just planning out everything that I'm gonna go over with tomorrow. That's what we call him now, Mr. But yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of kind of like a podcast setup for generating them clips, because it's easier for this client, right, to do it all in one batch. And then after that, we're gonna go get B-roll and maybe some reactionary content, but we're gonna lay out as many styles, trends, edits, and types of content as possible so we can really just test how it performs and gather that data, optimize on what's performing and where we're seeing results. And if we aren't seeing the results that we want, then continuously just generating better ideas and better execution. Alright guys, so we gotta shoot with the client today. I low-key feel like a videographer, which isn't a good thing. It's so important that you set expectations with the client. Like, this was so spontaneous, and like I wanted to come out to New York City anyways to be with Eric and Rob, and so it worked out either way, but I just got basically one day of grinding left. Basically, we're gonna do a podcast setup. I'm just gonna interview him, right? And then we're gonna use that videos and clips, basically help him kind of ideate and clip farm. Yeah, technically what he paid for was like 20 ideations and scripts per month, like video edits. But about to way over deliver on this, right? I think we'll get all that done today just off one podcast type setup. I mean, that will easily be done. And hopefully we'll just not only do that, but get enough content for the next 90 days so that we can basically line him up for 90 days. So, he sticks with the 90-day program, because the only reason I'm doing this, right, is for him to do like a 90-day commitment, because we also need enough time to get him results. And once this is done, and then I can lock in all these other deals. I've had a lot of calls yesterday. A lot of them went well, and I just gotta follow up and try closing them. And those deals are all bigger than this one. When I was at the Trump Tower, I was like, yep, this is lit. Once upon a time, I came to New York. New stuff.
Oh shit, he's following my ass.
Yeah,
oh
bro.
My god.
Gotta go head down and start recording some B-roll. So now we're about to go get some mics to set up for the interview coming up. We're gonna go crazy on that content. What can I say? Content is king. Now we're heading up to the office, about to do a quick little interview. So I just asked, I said, yeah, if you could rewind and talk to, your 10, 15-year-old self, would you? And he actually had a surprising answer.
I wouldn't change a thing. All my decisions put me in positions that made this life available. And I gotta tell you, if everything didn't go exactly the way it was that it went, I know what the other outcomes would be, and I don't want it.
Not gonna lie, when you got a view like that, definitely feel like you've made it a little bit, that's for sure. This has been my New York City spot right here. The gyros they give are pretty massive, and they're fire, so let's get it. and I really want a massive deal to go through while I'm in New York City. Everyone just keeps delaying, bro. People owe me money, and then new clients are coming in that say, yeah, we want to do it, or send us this proposal, and end up wasting my time. Dan Locke talks about how it's like, bro, don't even send a proposal until they've made some sort of financial commitment, even if it's like $50 as a deposit. Like, you gotta have the client prove to you that they're even worth sending the proposal, because you can't just spend an hour, 2 hours doing all this work, and the client was a complete waste of time. So I gotta wonder, like, is it my pitches? Is it my offers? Is it my follow-up? What is it, right? Like, where am I going wrong? What's up, chat? Show them what you just ordered.
All right, okay, hold on. All right, we just ordered some glasses. Trey told me to. So that means
These are the Ray-Bans that record. So I'm trying to get us more footage of like actually, because I feel bad when I leave Osmo and you guys like at the fucking house. You know, I want to show them the BDS. We go on a date. We go to the bar. We're meeting chicks. I want to show you guys exactly how we do. Whoa, look at the view.
Yeah, we're on the 10th floor. We don't fucking around.
Oh yeah. The parks are kind of like majestical here in New York City. While I was walking in the park, we're right here. We just got a $1,650 sale from a B2B partnership that we formed through grinding out cold calls and everything in between, right? Again, if you put a certain amount of input in, right, eventually you'll get the result. You just gotta stay consistent long enough. These deals take time, and sometimes a lot of time to close. And I keep having to remind myself, like, doing this, like, it's gonna be worth it, just keep getting the reps in every single day, and eventually I'll start to have my breakthrough. And this partnership could potentially be 10 plus referrals a month, which could equate to around 20,000 a month passively reoccurring. And then if they refer me to another law firm potentially, or whatever may happen, I'll build all these case studies, results, testimonials. I'll get better and better at what we do. And then if we land a few more of those partnerships again, we're set. And then suddenly you're putting very little work in. You've already have the proven system, everything in between, and you're a lot more profitable, right? And that's like a big thing I've been trying to figure out with brainstorms. Where do I want to allocate my time as the founder? Where do I want to direct this company? Where can I put the least amount of energy and get the biggest result, right? Versus putting a ton of energy into stuff barely gets me by. And I think that's part of what I've been trying to figure out with ads, like what's worth it, what's not, what type of deals are worth it, what type of clients, and it's all just part of the game. So you'll figure it out bit by bit, but you got to start to find out. So
give me the cold shoulder, I can speak for myself. So I keep a hot waist and alligator the belt. Ain't got a belt with the holster. I ain't playing games.
All right, so everything's going super well in his content. So I still had to do some business calls today. One of our clients, who I don't even know if they're a potential client yet, they randomly called us when we were doing content with, and they said that they have a business, like a law firm, that potentially has 200 potential prospects that they need to send over to help build their application. So God bless. I'm telling you, everything is a vibration. So when you surround yourself with wealth, the universe picks up on that, and that's a signal you put out. That is a signal you will receive. Stuff will literally come out of nowhere. It will manifest out of thin air just because of the situations, conversations, and mindset and frequency that you're putting out into the environment. I'm telling you. But late night grinds on Wall Street, pretty amazing, a great experience. And let's keep going. Let's keep enjoying life. Let's go. Look at this view. Isn't it amazing? Look at the architecture. That's insane. Dobby is a happy elf. We've had like, what, a $2,000 day, leveling up. Out here on Wall Street, clients are happy, referrals coming in, business is about to be booming.
Pause your life if you squares try to mess with my own.
All right, so showing me apparently the best pizza spot in NYC. So we got Joe's Pizza.
Change for them chains that's all shiny with thick water.
Oh, right here. This is where I was talking about. This corner right here. This is where that thing happened in Halloween in 2014. When they attacked us, they had us squashed in that little corner right there. They separated me and my wife and one of my kids. She grabbed one of their arms, I grabbed the other, and the people were just, there was no room to breathe. And it was just pushing and shaking, and everybody shoving, and it was like gridlock people, elbow to elbow. We had to fight to get our way out to the street.
What caused it?
It was the Halloween parade. It was jam-packed, and everybody was coming while the parade was going up this 6th Avenue right here. You know, there's just too many people, like too many people. It's like Times Square on New Year's Eve. But back in the day, Now everybody's got 6 feet, everybody's there, they got little porta potties that they carry and they strap to their legs. And bro, when I was growing up, people were going to Times Square and getting wasted for New Year's. Drunk, wasted, arrested, disorderly conduct, public drunkenness. I'm telling you, New York City was fucking crazy.
I'm up early with it. Not really, it's almost like 12. But I've been just like staying up till super late, so. I think something that I would like if I was like actually like a Wall Street bro and finance bro, just grinding out in New York City, going to the office, having to be at a place at certain hours. I think what I'd like the most is to dress up. Just like all the different outfits I'd wear. Like I would just dress up like a boss. This is how chaotic everything is. There's like a giant elevator going to the top of these like buildings. There's like constant construction. It's kind of crazy. It's like as soon as you leave the penthouse, as soon as you leave your apartment, it's just back to the crazy chaotic world of fucking New York. Just got to the office. Now it's time to prepare for the battle of the day. So this is the view we're working with right now. What's crazy is I used to be insanely scared of heights, and now it doesn't really faze me. There are definitely still situations where I am scared of heights though, that's for sure. Like anything that's remotely sketchy up high, I'll start tweaking a little bit. Even when I get on planes nowadays and sketchy stuff happens, it's more of like, I'm in the mindset, it's like if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. There's nothing I can do, so. Every day's pizza day in pizza office, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pray for one of our business partners who's going into a multi-six-figure deal that we're part of, and he's meeting with the big company CMO in probably around 30 minutes. So we're gonna pray for him. God, please be with Tanner through this call and this upcoming meeting, God. And please just have everything go according to your divine plan. And I pray that you'll give Tanner wisdom, peace, knowledge, and so on. And you'll also give that to the people that he'll be speaking with and help them reach a fair agreement that's a win-win situation for both parties, and really help Tanner be able to help the client and help their team get the results that they're looking for so that they can do good business and make a big positive impact in the world. Lord, I appreciate everything you've done for me in my life. I appreciate all the blessings. I'm so grateful, God.
To the trenches, step with the strongest.
Amen.
Been through flavors, never been Hakkasan, it's mad. DW40 tandem jelly mash is jammed. Having a cell that's 2v1, that's handicap. Diamonds, dots, no salary cap.
All right, guys, so we just got $500 sale. Where's my phone? Look at this. Let's get it. Wall Street trades a different beast, baby. Boom. And this is from one of the payments that we've actually been waiting the client to pay us for quite a bit. And now their accounts payable is down to $6,000. So bit by bit, we'll be getting those payments. So super excited to be clearing that up. Again, the frequencies are crazy. Let's get it. Let's go explore New York City tonight with Eric. And yeah, been a solid grind day. Got to keep pushing forward. A lot of B2B partnerships are being formed. So again, we made that chess move around 5 to 6 months ago. So again, you don't reap the benefits of the seeds that you planted right away. It takes time, but trust me, that long-term thinking is what's going to be your competitive advantage in the marketplace. These other business owners, these other people, they think of what's right in front of them. You may have to think of the longer path that's harder to get to, but way more rewarding. And that's what we did, right? We saw that the B2C is very difficult. Why not build another department and put time into that for B2B? Because we could put that same energy into building business partnerships that could refer us multiple clients per month, right? For B2C, we spend all that energy to get one client. But if you do B2B, you spend all that energy to get one big client that affords you a ton of other clients, right? All for the same amount of energy, but you're a lot more profitable on one section. Let's get it. Let's keep grinding. We don't stop till we hit that $1 million.
When I go Brighton Beach, okay, let's do that. Feel the performance bad, I might just boo that. Damn.
Are we making it on YouTube?
Oh,
Yeah, we are,
two
bro.
gurus,
I'm gonna
the
surpass
two
you.
gurus,
I'm gonna
the two
surpass you one
gurus,
day.
The two gurus. meet
Bro,
up.
when
I'm
I
excited.
Kiko is gonna be so mad when I get my Instagram. Yo, when I get my Instagram aura back, you're gonna be pissed off.
No, I would never be pissed. I'd be happy for you.
That's why you're a real one, Kiko. All right, so I've been locked in trying to find a certain coffee shop, and it's kind of crazy how everything plays out because now I don't even know how this is possible. I was just thinking like I want to get some more clothes, and there's a Zara literally around the corner, and I would have never normally went this way too. So I'm like, is this the universe telling me to level up my fit right now? But it's one of my favorite stores. There isn't one in Virginia Beach, but my God, there's like hella foot traffic going on, so it's hard to multitask. But I'm definitely gonna run in here real quick, get some coffee, and then lock in, grind. Today's gonna be pretty much a content day. I need to get like thumbnail photos, do some short form stuff, and I'm definitely glad to be finished with the crap, except I'm gonna have to go back tomorrow to finish it. But yeah, I'm about to run here real quick. Let's get it. I'm gonna try to show you all the situation if Osmo could manage to balance himself. Maybe impossible. Uh-oh, we're about to get robbed. We got Zara. We got a little New York croissant and a machito. I honestly don't even know how to say it for real, but we're gonna head back to Eric's, and then yeah, he's gonna show me around more, and I'm gonna work. I got tons of stuff still to catch up on. So Eric, you haven't worked at all today, dude, but you still managed to make a few $100,000.
I slept the whole day, Trey.
I know. He's saving his energy for it tonight. Yeah. A lot of people get a little bit camera shy for real, but this thing's awesome. Isn't the quality insane? Like,
Osmo's pretty good.
yeah, Osmo's pretty good. Here. Where are we walking to? Soho, yeah. So you have like the VIP Soho pass, right?
Of course.
Yeah. We are going to Soho tonight. Cheers to Halloween weekend. Let's get it. We're going to where tonight?
Georgia room.
The tickets are $75 to get in. All that for me to get no girls is crazy, but his girlfriend and him are going, and then a bunch of other girls that all have boyfriends to link up with their boyfriends at George's room. So then it's literally just Dobby. It's literally just gonna be me going up.
Dobby singing.
Love this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go freak Bob on him tonight, boy.
What's up, Osmo?
The Dobbies have arrived.
We're here.
What kind of fire, bro?
I
I'm
like
telling
it.
you guys.
Are these
I
Victoria's
just can't
Secret?
wait. Yeah, we're
games?
bottom. Yeah, we're. I'm literally about to be at the club like this. He's gonna be with his girlfriend. Everyone in his friend group is dating, so I'm literally gonna be there by myself at the club, going on my own adventure in the middle of the dance floor like this.
Dobby, you won't be
Trying to
alone for
attract
long.
the-
Don't worry.
Yeah, trying to attract the girl Dobby. So there's this company called. What I would come to find out, it's basically like loan sharking. It's like when I was there, I was like, what the hell am I around right now? And basically the owner of that company, he basically wanted me to help with his content. I sent him a proposal. It's like $3,000 a month. It's a 90-day commitment. He calls me, he's like, hey, I want to do it, but like, I best I could do is $1,500 and I'll fly you out to New York City tomorrow. I was like, you know what, sure. Just cause I kind of wanted a reason to come out to New York City because I want to be with my friends. Tuesday morning, I had to wake up at 4:30 a.m. to get on the flight, sends a driver, picks me at the airport, takes me to the penthouse, which is my buddy's penthouse, and nothing to do with this. But from there, he texts me in like an hour and it's like, hey, come to the office at this time. So I come to the office and basically, meet him, the people in the office, start working together with them. And then the next day was like going to be the full content day, right? It was, picks me up in the Maybach. I'm getting BRoll. I'm literally like a videographer. I don't even do that. That wasn't even included. I'm basically just like his little videographer. I'm telling him what to say. I'm getting him scripts, ideation, blah, blah, blah. And then as I'm asking questions, I'm learning like, what the hell? Like this I was like, scam. You're gonna give someone a loan overnight of $100K, and then basically for them to pay off the loan that they gave you that you're charging 50% interest on, you're gonna get them another loan of $100K and 50% interest, but you're gonna spread out the payments. It's like crazy, bro. So while I'm like hearing this, like, whoa, I don't even want to be around this. Like, this is not something I want to be associated with. I'm not pro this. And then I'm saying, if someone's like, this is their business, what type of person are they? So now I'm getting a little bit nervous about this guy, because if you gotta have no morals or ethics to be charging people outlandish rates like that just to put money in your pocket, right? Anyways, right, I do the whole content day Tuesday. So I think I'm done now. I'm like, okay, Wednesday, Thursday, I can like work on my own stuff, do my
my own thing, go network, etc. while I'm in New York City. Then what ends up happening, right, is he texts Thursday like, hey, come in the office at this time. Like, you know, like he paid me with the credit card. I'm like, whatever, like I'll just do it one more day. Uses me all day again, content. I didn't like, and I barely got to work on my other stuff while I was at the office. One of the nights, like I was literally there till like 9:30 p.m. The next day, same thing, Friday, makes me stay till like 6:30. The way his personality is, it's like if you don't do what I demand you do, we're gonna have problems. And like again, I'm already too deep into it where like I'm scared of him disputing the payment. And lo and behold, Sunday comes around. I literally I was up out all night, like I'm thinking it's Sunday, right? I slept in like mad late, and he called me. I guess I missed his call, and he's like, hey, send me a refund, you're fired. I'm like, what? This is what he texts me. This is type of stuff. Like this is insane. Like how can you be to do me like that? To literally just me for free labor, try to finesse all that content that got like hours and hours on. It's just crazy, bro. And yeah, I just want to share that because this is the reality of entrepreneurship. I feel like it's got to be included because it's like there's going to be cases where clients pay you a credit card, right? And they're low-key and they will literally stack it up. You do one thing they don't like, they'll make up a thing if they need to, right? And then they'll dispute everything. So just be cautious. I'm glad that it's ending now. So it's like, I'm grateful that I didn't work with this guy for like 6 months or something, right? And then him charge back everything. So it could have been so much worse, even though this situation sucked. The takeaways here, do your due diligence on the client. 2, you choose who you want to work with. 3, make sure there's very clear set expectations that you're not doing anything outside of this, like, hey, this is what you're, and blah, blah. And 4, if there's any hesitation on a client, do not accept credit card. Just don't. But yeah, so now it's Sunday, my flight is at like 10:30 p.m. I'm like in disbelief. I'm literally shocked. Like I can't believe how evil people are. Like this is just insane, bro. A guy flew me out of New York City, made me work a whole week on content, and then charge back as soon as the day I leave.
It's right.